Thank you, Mr. Carr. The Wellshire Farms family is a small family-owned operation based out of Swedesboro, New Jersey. Wellshire produces a line of all-natural and organic premium meats, including bacon, sausages, and hams. All of this process is done at other people's facilities off-site, which then would be trucked into the facility, the cold storage warehouse. As I mentioned, Mr. Colometto currently business operation is over on Woodstown Road in Swedesboro. He has a very strong pride of ownership if you drive by his facility. It's very well landscaped. He has a lot of events there, manicured grass. He really likes to keep plants and flowers, as evident with this site also with a large amount of landscaping. There's currently 20 employees at the Wellshire corporate office over on Swedesboro, over on Woodstown Road. It is our anticipation that there will be approximately 12 to 18 total employees at this facility, with 6 new hires. All salespeople will continue to be seen at the corporate office on Woodstown Road. There will be no walk-in traffic of salespeople and or vendors at this location other than trucks. The maximum number of trucks picking up at the cold storage facility will be 8 to 10 per day, with a maximum of 12 per day. The hours of operation at this cold storage facility would be approximately 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, approximately 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Saturday. And Saturday is a what-if scenario. They may be there, they may not be there, just in case of need. I also would like to mention that Wellshire Farms owns no trucks. There will be no trucks on site overnight, so everything coming in and out will be moved in, moved out rather quickly. One thing I'd like to also show you on the elevation, you can't really see it too well from your vantage point, but the office area, Mr. Colometto has really added a lot of architectural ambiance to the facility, including the office area with glass panels, metal roofing, and along the front and side of the facility will be a stone veneer. And once again, around the office area will be flowers, landscaping, trees, and such. We are planning a raised berm around where the residents are along to the south side of the site. And I think that's it, Mr. Carr. I think I have.
Maybe just a few questions as to how the building is going to be used. There's been reference at our meetings that we've had in the past to a particular kind of machine that's going to be installed in the facility, which is somewhat unique. I wonder if you just very briefly explain it. It's a little beyond my comprehension.
Yes, currently the facility would warrant a small processing operation where the product received would be packaged meat products. This processing operation at this point is it public knowledge, Mr. Carr? It's fairly proprietary.
It's a proprietary type of machine. I've only seen information on it. That under hydraulic pressure sterilizes, hydraulic pressure, it sterilizes the food product. There is no cutting of meat, slaughtering of animals, or anything of that nature. All the product that comes from and used in this machine is all prepackaged in a plastic container. And it's treated under high pressure, as a result of which it extends the shelf life and improves the freshness of the meat products. And that's the secret of this Wellshire Farms, the taste that they seem to be getting. And my wife loves the stuff herself. It's a little expensive, but it's wonderful. The whole plan here is to develop and plan a facility that will do this and allow the material to be frozen and delivered in our immediate area, because there are more and more stores carrying this product, and to do it in-house with no trucks other than ones that would come in and out delivering product and taking away product. The 2,200 square foot of office area will be more described by the architect, but it's essentially just a very small office type situation to handle the accounting, the computers, and the telephones. So there's no sales or other people involved in this type of situation. If you want to go ahead and...
Just for the board's information, I'd like to make one final comment. This entire operation will not be used as a public cold storing warehouse like other facilities in our area, but rather exclusively for the distribution of Wellshire's products. Hence, that's why we don't have a lot of traffic in and out all day long. As I was speaking to Mr. Colomeco, 8 to 10 trucks per day, with a maximum of 12. But once again, it's not going to be an operation where there's going to be a lot of traffic, a lot of on-site trucks. It's going to be specifically his products in and out of the location. Thank you, Mr. Colomeco.
Mr. Bernardo,
Yes.
I'll finish with you yet.
Okay.
You've had experience in developing other sites.
Yes, I have.
And would you comment on this particular location, particularly in light of Route 40?
Yes. The site lends itself very good to distribution and warehousing just because of its access and proximity to the Delaware Memorial Bridge, the Turnpike, and Route 295. Obviously, being on a state highway, we won't be in and out on township roads. We'll be right off Route 40, right into our facility. 5 minutes to the Delaware Memorial Bridge, 5 minutes to Route 295 and the New Jersey Turnpike.
All right, I'd like to, if there's any questions of this witness,
Yes, sir.
This product is coming pre-packaged, you said?
That's correct.
Is it frozen?
I believe it is.
frozen.
It is frozen.
Frozen, that's right.
It is, okay.
That's that way.
Well, if it's pre-packaged and frozen, what do you mean you're going to sterilize it?
Well, meat, even as a frozen product, has a limited shelf life. Usually freezer burn is a factor. Freezer burn, and I'm not an expert in this, but I've seen enough of it to see what it is a combination of air allowing itself to be gotten into the packaging and the deterioration of the product as a result of microbes that are in the meat product itself. That we can't stop, but by this kind of a hydraulic pressure, it actually eliminates the microbes that are bad, and in many cases it tends to tenderize, but the most important thing is it increases the shelf life by the sterilization. It eliminates the freezer burn effect. Now all products eventually will have freezer burn. I mean, we have to admit that. But instead of having a matter of days or even short weeks of your pound of bacon, this would go on for months, and it would be as long as it's kept frozen. Now this is something that's been developed out of this country originally, and it's only been brought here recently. There are only 2 of these machines in the United States so far. One around Chicago, it's a big meat packing place, and I believe one up in Wisconsin, also a major meat packing place. But just a little something different. I wish I could show you one of the machines in action. From what I understand, there's no noise, there's no odor, there's nothing happening that's outside of the plant or building in which it's situated. It's totally silent. And by the way, the water is reprocessed interior-wise. So after someone uses, and that's why we only have 2,500 gallons of water a day required, and that's what we've been approved for by the Pennsylvania Water Company. So we don't need very much water either because it's continually being reused. It's a very interesting thing.
Mr. Colomeco has described the process as deep water diving. You don't have typically microbes and or bacteria in very deep water because of the pressure. They put this package of